Hello everybody, twin flames, beautiful souls, anybody who feels called to watch this video. This is Crystal Rose Insights here with a reading for the Divine Feminine going into the 1111 portal in November of 2017. And I'm going to be taking a look at the energies around the Divine Feminine going into this time. Yet, of course, as with anything, anytime you're drawn to watching this video, the messages are the appropriate time for you, as time is an illusion and messages will come through for you wherever you are in your journey, no matter when you're listening to this. So take what resonates with you, as this is a general reading. Discard what doesn't resonate. And obviously, this is a general reading, so not everything will apply, but I'm excited to share with you what the messages are for Divine Feminine. So I've already pre-shuffled, but and I've called in my guides and Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, all angels and light beings. I'd love to have clear messages, please, for the Divine Feminine coming into the 1111 portal. Here, what messages do you have? What would you like to communicate about the Divine Feminine? Please. And I'm using the Good Tarot from Colette Baron Reid. Very light-filled deck, and I'm not reading reversals because the deck was not intended to have reversals read. So I always like to honor the spirit of the deck as it was intended by the person who channeled it. Okay, so Divine Feminine, please. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the Hermit. Overall theme of the reading for the Divine Feminine is the Hermit, which is a very spiritual card, very much obviously it's a major arcana. It is communicating that the overall energy for the Divine Feminine right now is hermit mode, really just kind of focusing in on herself, on her own path, on her growth, on her journey. She's really focusing on doing her work. So I'm going to leave that right here because that's obviously the overall theme of the reading. So the first card I'm going to pick is the overall with the energy of the Divine Feminine right now. And we have the Strength card. Okay, interesting. This is a card that came up for the Divine Masculine. So that is pretty incredible. Okay, I'm going to pull the cards and I'm going to talk about the meanings. The second card is what is going on with the Divine Feminine in the physical and the 3D right now. What are the energies of 3D? Which is, oh my gosh, seriously? I shuffled this deck so much, you guys, and I didn't do it on camera, all of the shuffling, because I've been dealing with like a time limit on my videos. I'm having a hard time uploading the longer videos, so I'm trying to keep everything below 15 minutes. So I swear I was shuffling a whole bunch between the masculine and the feminine reading. Okay, so this is where the Divine Feminine is right now in her physical 3D world, and this is what her higher self is up to, which is... Seriously? I can't even... Okay, Three of Water, that was the card at the bottom of the deck for the Divine Masculine. So I think I'm in shock, but I'm not, but I am. But this is crazy, and I really wish I could upload longer videos. You could have seen all the shuffling that I did in between these readings. Okay, all right, we'll get into this in a second. So what does the Divine Feminine want the Divine Masculine to know? Oh, we get the Emperor. Okay. Oh my gosh. Like, one of my favorite spiritual mentors is always, when it comes to doing things like this, she's always like, you just can't make this stuff up. Like, anyway, all right, let's get into this. So where the overall energy for the Divine Feminine right now, where she is coming into the portal, is the Strength card. So I discussed it on the Divine Masculines video, but in case you haven't seen that yet, this is a card. It's obviously Major Arcana. It's the number 8, which is twin flame number always to me. It's also the number of abundance. But here is the Divine Feminine really supporting her masculine in doing his work. You know, he's the lion. He's the strong beast that he is, but he looks like he's just tired. He's tired from his battle, and she's just gently supporting him in the background and offering her nurturing and caring and loving. And this is really consistent with a lot of the energies around the union right now, is that a lot of the masculines have been really doing their deep work, and the feminines have as well, of course. However, I think this is really indicative of how the feminine has been supporting the masculine and doing his deep work. So to me, this is a beautiful twin flame card. And I feel like this video is going to be redundant to the masculine one, just because three of the 5 cards are exactly the same. Okay, so 9 of Air. This is where she is in her journey as well right now in terms of the 3D. She's consciously working on her ability to love herself and have compassion for herself. And, the 9 of Air, it's nearing the completion of that cycle. And she's sitting on top of a rock. Her eyes are closed. Her wings are ready. And she looks like she's just about to surrender to trusting that she has done her work, trusting the blessings that are coming to her. And she's surrounded by other birds. I can't quite tell what kind of bird they are. Are they doves? Are they seagulls? I'm not quite sure, but they're beautiful white birds, which symbolize purity and spirituality. So she's ready. She's ready for the completion of this work towards self-compassion. And like I said, the Divine Masculine had this exact same card. So we have a lot of mirroring happening here, which is just incredible to me. I don't know if it's the portal energies that's making this so clear, but it's, I'm in awe of the energies coming through and just how this reading is so clear. And so where she is in her higher self at the moment, the Divine Feminine, is at the 3 of Water. So the 3 of Water is where it's like the 3 of Cups in traditional tarot. And here she is. She's a mermaid in the water, and she's holding the pearl. She's holding the pearl, which is the result of some hard work. Okay, because what happens with an oyster with the pearl is there's a piece of grit that goes into the oyster, and then all of a sudden from that grit comes this beautiful pearl. And so she has one that's down here for her twin. She's got one here for herself, and she's ready to gift it to him. And I really see this card as a card of celebration and enjoying. So the fact that it's coming up in the 5D for the feminine, to me, is that her higher self already knows what's coming. And it's a matter of this kind of completing on the 3D physical realm, because here it's already being celebrated, which is beautiful, because I feel like I know a lot of feminines have been sort of waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And this is, to me, is a sign that it's all kind of coming to fruition, and it's really coming from the 5D to the 3D right now, and it's really transgressing to that point. So what does the Divine Feminine want the Divine Masculine to know? And there we get the Emperor, another major arcana. So the Emperor is somebody who is a master of his domain. He's confident. He's gone through his battles. He can rule from a place of strength and experience with a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? He's confident, but he's not egotistical. Oops. Hello. It just fell out. So the Emperor card, and it's a 4 card, which is the card of stability. And so she wants her divine masculine to know that she sees him in this light of being the Emperor. There's a lot of passion here, a lot of respect, and she wants him to know that she knows he's been doing his work, and this is how she sees him. Even though he may not see himself like this, she sees him this way. Okay, what am I doing here? Let me just see if there's any other messages that I've missed that are important to come through. Let me see here. So authority. Yeah, she, no matter how successful she is, she sees him as an equal, and that they're here to co-create and manifest things together. And okay, perfect. All right, so hello. I feel like I just did 2 repeat readings, but they were 2 completely separate readings. So I would love to ask for just like with the feminine, I'm going to ask Archangel Michael, please, for an advice card for the Divine Feminine. What advice do you have for the Divine Feminine coming into this 1111 portal about their union? Or just advice in general about what you would like for their highest good, please. Okay, Archangel Michael, advice for the Divine Feminine, please. What piece of advice do you have for the Divine Feminine? As we have these incredible energies. Okay, thank you. Your children are being watched over by angels. Okay. That's a beautiful card. You know, it's so funny. I've never gotten this card before. So I am definitely looking this up. But I just intuitively what I'm getting from this card is that Archangel Michael and other angels are really watching over your inner child. Okay, so the innocence and pure love of children is really what the divine union is about, is the innocence and the beauty of that type of love. Because it really is. It's a lot of times in traditional tarot, it's a 6 of Cups, which is nostalgia and innocence. And when this says your children are being watched over by angels, the message I'm getting is that the angels are watching over your union. Okay? Because the union is this young child that's innocent, the purest love of all, the unconditional love of children. Ensuring happiness and safety. Okay, let me just see if there's any other message that I think would be important here. Because like I said, I've never gotten this card. Your children. He wants you to know that he's paying particular attention, guiding you guys to stay safe. Take care of your inner child by playing and having fun. Give your worries about children to God and the angels. So yeah, inner child, enjoy yourself. The advice from Michael is to have fun and be in your good energy space, and things are all going to fall into place. Okay, one last message, please, from the Romance Angels, and then we'll close out for this particular reading. Romance Angels, what messages do you have, messages or advice do you have for the Divine Feminine coming into this 1111 portal, please? Messages for the Divine Feminine. One message, please. Okay. Let go of control issues. Okay. Got that one. That one's pretty clear. Okay, let go of control issues. It's not up to us. It's not